Lesson 2.5, Dividing Integers. Mean is the sum of the values in a data set divided by the number of values. Another word for mean is average. In elementary school, you might have heard the word average instead of mean. We will be using mean more than we will be saying average. Basically, all you do is add up, that's what sum means, all of the data, and then divide by how many numbers there are. When you are dividing integers, they are the same rules as multiplying integers. The quotient, or the answer to a division problem, of two integers with the same sign is positive. Like 20 divided by 4 is positive 5. Even if it's two negatives, it's still the same sign, so it's a positive answer. It's like the negatives are canceling each other out. Negative 20 divided by negative 4 is also 5. The quotient of two integers with different signs, then, is negative. No matter where the negative is, whether it's in the numerator or the denominator, it's still a negative answer. 20 divided by negative 4 is negative 5. If it's negative 20 divided by positive 4, it's still negative 5. The quotient of 0 and any non-zero integer is 0. This only works if the 0 is in the numerator. 0 divided by 20 is 0. 0 divided by negative 20 is also 0. If you were to have the 0 in the denominator, putting this in a calculator would actually get you something called error. What this means is it's undefined. Please write this down, undefined. It is a question that will be on your vocab test. 20 divided by 0 is undefined. Negative 20 divided by 0 is also undefined. Undefined means you can't do it. You can't divide 0 into 20. It just doesn't work. Negative 42 divided by negative 7. Think about what 42 divided by 7 is. Positive 6. It's the same sign, so the quotient is positive. Remember, you should be able to tell before even solving anything if the answer is positive or negative. For B, they're different, so it's a negative sign. Negative 18 divided by 2, negative 9. C, we know it's a negative answer, correct? Because it's different signs. 32 divided by negative 8, negative 4. Example 2, finding mean. You golf 4 rounds of 18 holes. The table shows your score for each round with respect to par. What is the mean of your scores for the 4 rounds? To find the mean, we first need to find the sum, or add up, all of the scores. So we are going to add up all of these numbers. Negative 6 plus negative 1 plus 2 plus negative 7. Remember, go 2 at a time. Negative 7, add 2, negative 5, bring down the plus negative 7, and the sum would be negative 12. Now we need to divide the sum by the number of scores. There are 4 rounds and 4 scores. So negative 12 divided by 4, different signs, so the answer is going to be a negative, and it is negative 3. That's the mean of your scores. At this time, please pause the video. Remember, you should be able to figure out before even answering the problem if it's a positive or a negative, just by looking at the same sign or different sign. Pause the video at this time. Number 1, negative 48 divided by 12. By the way, you are not allowed to use calculators. So if you need to, remember that the numerator comes down underneath the division sign, 12 is on the outside. You end up with 4 as your answer. And it is negative because they're different signs. Again, bring the 15 down. That goes inside, 5 outside. Kind of ignore the negatives because you know it's just going to be a positive answer since they're the same sign. 5 goes into 15 3 times. 5 times 3 is 15, so you're left with a remainder of 0. Answer is positive 3. 0 divided by a number is just 0. Remember, numerator has 0, it's just 0. 66 divided by 11 goes in 6 times, and we know that it is negative because of the different signs. Find the mean of the data, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Remember, you need to add all these numbers together first, and then divide by how many there are. No, you may not use a calculator. Please try this on your own. Add up the numbers first. Pause the video. If you need to, only pause 5, and then go back and check your work to see if you're doing it right. For number 5, negative 8 plus 34 positive 26, bring down the negative 72, and 26 plus negative 72 is negative 46. Then bring down the negative 50. See how I keep myself organized by bringing down one number at a time? Same sign, so we just add negative 96, bring down the negative 29, add, you get negative 125. Remember, that's not your answer. You need to take 125 and divide, use the fraction bar, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers. And again, if you need to write it out this way, 5 goes into 12. How many times? 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract. You get 2. Bring down the 5. 5 times 25 is 5. You're left with 0. Your answer is, and it's different signs, so it's negative 25. For number 6, add these all together. Oops. And when you add those all together, and you can do the work on your paper, I will be checking as you work on this to make sure that you're doing the work. The answer, when you add them together, is negative 56. Divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 into 56 goes how many times? Negative 8 is your answer. For number 7, we add them together. Please do this on your paper. I will be checking so that I see if you're actually doing it yourself or just copying what I'm doing. Add it together, you get negative 10. Divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Negative 10 divided by 5, they're different signs, so the answer should be negative 2. For number 8, add them together. You should get negative 91. Divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the answer is 13. Negative 13. Example 3. Evaluate the expression when a equals negative 30, b equals 5, and c equals negative 2. First thing we're going to do is a, and you need to substitute the numbers in for a and for b. So a is negative 30, b is 5. Different signs, we divide, you get negative 6. You know it's negative because of the different signs. Substitute in the numbers in for a, b, and c. Remember that b and c is multiplying, so you could just have the parentheses. Now we need to do our multiplying first, so let's simplify the denominator. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. And negative 30 divided by negative 10, these zeros cancel out. What's 3 divided by 1? 3. Same sign is positive.